Welcome back, guys, to the Fantasy Pavilion for a long-awaited, overdue Champions League show. We know we've lapsed a little bit, so we're going to try our best to recap Game Week 1 and 2 and preview Game Week 3, and of course, show you our picks for this coming game week. Of course, I'm joined by my great host, Antonio. Antonio, what's up, bro?
Everything's good.
Right, you've been so caught up in the EPL action that we've been neglecting the Champions League, but we're back on track and we're going to try to do that with this episode. So we're going to do a quick recap of Game Week 1 and 2, just run through the scores, not about all the games, just the key games, because Champions League is about the key games, key fixtures, and the players of those key fixtures. So let's bring it up on the screen one time. All right, so match day 1, we saw some very interesting scores, Antonio. Would you have had Ronaldo for that game, the Young Boys Man U game?
I did have Ronaldo. Yes, I did have Ronaldo.
Right, so we're seeing here. So of course Ronaldo scored. No man, you want to losing end, but once you had Ronaldo, you win the mix. You win a good mix here. Once Ronaldo scored, that's all that matters. Nothing much with Dan McKay, Benfica, Villarreal, and Atlanta was a decent score. Chelsea would have been the next big team we would have looked at. And of course, Romelu Lukaku scoring. Hopefully he can do that again this week because he has been on a big drought during the Premier League. It was 6 games, is it, Antonio? No goals so far?
Yeah, he has been on a drought consistently so far. So let's hope for the best.
Right. Next big game would have been the Bayern Barcelona. So your main goal scorers would have been Muller and Lewandowski with a brace. So obviously Lewandowski or Muller are good picks to have in your team going forward.
I actually captained Lewandowski for this game.
You see, right? And a surprise package, a package I spoke about in the earlies, and I have 3 players from this team. Sheriff doing well. And Adama Traore, the real Adama Traore, putting in the work and scoring the goals, and they keep again some clean sheets. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
The left back, Cristiano, is really good. Like in attacking wise and defensive, he is great. So
yes, he does get in the mix and get some assists. Exactly. Then we have a next big game that match day was Liverpool Milan, right? Our top scorers, obviously Mohamed Salah. You had Jordan Henderson, and on the other side you had Brahim Diaz and Rebic, of course. Great, and well, Salah missing a penalty, big save from the keeper, right? So that was some big talking points of that game. It was a good game. It was a really, really good game. Trent assisted, and Trent is back in the fold. So I suggest you bring Trent back in if you had to squeeze him out because of the absence. Real Madrid played Inter. Real Madrid on the better end of that result. Rodrigo with the goal, right? Camavinga with the assist. Camavinga's not a bad asset, doing well in the league and doing well in Champions League. Big scoreline here, City Leipzig. Now City have recently gotten back most of their top midfielders, and so De Bruyne might be back in the fold. Maybe Mahrez. No Torres for now, but maybe Foden might. But the thing with City, of course, we know that they like to tinker a lot, so that's the issue there. But some big names on the sheet here. So Jesus, Mahrez, Ake, Grealish, and Cancelo. You may see these guys feature. Grealish didn't play in the Premier League, but he may feature in the Champions League. Is that a fair assumption, Antonio, if we try to go into that crazy mind of Pep?
Yeah, most definitely. And I think that's what's gonna happen. So if we don't see play for the in the Premier League, you will sure see them play in Champions League.
And that's the strategy to use, guys. Use that as your way to pick the right players if you're going to approve. I mean, for any team. PSG played Club Brugge, so Herrera scored the goal there. Mbappe with the assist. Mbappe is not a bad asset at all. Of course, you must have somebody like Mbappe in the team. Ajax played Sporting. Halle has been on fire. Fire. You're looking at him as an asset, Antonio?
I have him currently, but for this next game week, I'm not sure how I'll keep him because of the opponents they're playing.
All right.
So,
Well, as we say that, let's look into game week 2 real quickly. So let's see what game week 2 had. So so let's see what if Halle contributed. So they played Besiktas, and again Halle scored. So again, he might be a really good asset to have. Dusan Tadic with one of the assists mightn't be a bad asset. He got me a man of the match that day. Sheriff, big sorry Anthony to bring this up again, but I won't banter you. We're just talking about it. Sheriff versus Real, and Sheriff came on top, and their keeper was man of the match. He was amazing that day. The usual suspects did not score for them, but they did assist again. Cristiano, we just mentioned him, and of course Adama Traore with the assist. And there were 11 saves from the Sheriff goalkeeper, and he is in my team, so he's another good asset to have. Liverpool obliterating Porto. Of course, Salah in the mix there. So Salah with 2 goals, Firmino with 2 goals, Mane with the other goal. As I said, Firmino is back. I think Firmino may feature, so that's a good thing to look out for. Most of the key strike force is back for Liverpool. It's unfortunate that Curtis Jones is injured. I doubt it, but they might save him for the Premier League. They mightn't bring him on here. Mightn't. The big clash, Antonio, Paris Saint-Germain playing City. That
yeah,
was a
that's
big
a
one.
good
And
game.
Messi gets in the goal. Is it time to bring in Messi or not?
Messi scored a brilliant goal in this game actually. Uh, I mean, but based on the fixtures coming up, I would I would go for a PSG asset. Probably not Messi. I'll probably go for an Mbappe because he does get assists and he could score. So yeah, that's just my opinion. And there are fixtures with the big boys are facing smaller teams like Bayern Munich and I wouldn't say Dortmund, but they have guys like Haaland and Lewandowski that could bring more to the table than Messi would bring for a goal scoring week. So look out for that in particular.
Fully agree. Atletico played Milan on 1-2-1. Luis Suarez, Antoine Griezmann on the score sheet, and Rafael Leao for AC. And I'm looking at him as an asset. He has been on fire since he joined AC Milan, playing really well. Of course, Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann have that pedigree, so you can't deny them at all. So these are some good names to look for. Keep an eye on and to bring in as the game weeks progress. So Benfica deals with Barca, right? So that was a shock defeat. If you want to look at any Benfica assets, you have Rafa Silva, Darwin Nunes, right? Those guys who getting the goals for Benfica. You have Manu playing Villarreal and we're very fortunate to come back with a goal there. Cristiano again on the score sheet. So maybe maybe he will do well in Champions League compared to how he's doing in the Premier League. Of course, Bayern Munich drubbing and obliterating Dynamo Kiev. Some usual suspects, Lewandowski on the score sheet, Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry, Choupo-Moting, and your sis, you had Pavard, Muller, and Sané again. So these are some good names to look out for and to keep an eye on. Juventus played Chelsea and got away with 1-0. Chiesa going the goal. I have Chiesa in my team. He is very, very solid, either scoring or assisting. So let's look at match day 3, Antonio, coming up here this week. Who are the fixtures I think we should target and pick players from? We have 3 free transfers. Who are the players that we should be targeting?
Definitely, if you're looking at Manchester City, I would avoid going for defenders right now because they need a lot of rotation in that defense. Players that do start every game, I always tell Gerard, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, they always starting. Gabriel Jesus didn't travel with the team over the weekend because he had international duty and he make it back. He made it back in time, but not to be in the squad. So I feel like he will get some minutes in this game. He is one that you could look out for, and they're playing Club Brugge. Not to look over. Let's look past them, but they could score a goal and but Man City they are very they play possession football, so I feel like they would destroy Club Brugge and if I were to pick a player from that team in particular, given the rotation, I would probably go for Jesus or Grealish, because as you mentioned, Grealish didn't
Right.
feature over the weekend, so more than likely he will be playing in the Champions League.
All right. What's the next fixture you think we should pounce on?
All right. Um, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk is actually a team that is running pretty well. We actually faced them last season and we struggled to beat them. They beat us actually in the Champions League when they
Right.
series.
I remember that.
But right now, Benzema is in a pretty good run of form. So
True.
if you have him, keep him, play him, he will score. I am guaranteed he will score. He's in extremely good form right now. PSG Leipzig. This looks like a high scoring game, to be very honest. Similar to the Man City game that they played. I could see PSG pounding them, and I could see Leipzig scoring as well. So I would go for, if you have Mbappe, play Mbappe. I might even, if I have Mbappe, captain Mbappe, if you could. And well, my pick, well, I am watching Liverpool Atletico now. Atletico is a more defensive team. They are a team to break down.
Correct.
But Mohamed Salah is in incredible form right now. He has
Mm.
just like a goal a game right now. So really and truly, play the Egyptian king. He would score. And yeah, that's just my take on that game in particular. But if you're looking for points, the next game is what you should be looking at. Because Ajax and Dortmund head to head look like a team that have a big body on top and a not so good defense. So there will be a lot of goals coming from this game. Because Haaland is like so 70 goals in 68 games. And then you have Hala, who is coming off an incredible form. He's got four in his first Champions League game. He's scoring next in the next game. So, but I would go for Haaland, obviously, because he came off injury and he's more close for the goals right now. And he's in, of course, Haaland is Haaland. It's hard to look past him right now. So I am actually going for a transfer to take out Haller and bring in Haaland. So yeah. And well, to be honest, that Inter Milan Sheriff game, Sheriff is a very defensive team. If you have a keeper, play him. If you have Cristiano at a defender, he's a very good asset to have because he is getting forward and he's making a lot of threats on the box and he's shooting as
Correct.
well. So look out for him. I would, if you have him, keep him. If you don't have him, get him.
Right. And the Wednesday fixtures, anything that
Um,
jumps at you?
Barcelona, the Dynamo Kiev. Now Barcelona is leaking goals, but they are scoring as well. They came off a 3-1, 3-1 win today, I believe, against Valencia.
Yes.
Um, There's a look out for Depay. He's in a great run of form. He's doing things for them, and I believe he could get on the score sheet because they are playing home and in the camp they are very motivated in the camp. But obviously, nothing is Bayern Munich, but yeah, they are motivated in the camp. My go-to team for this entire selection here would be to look out for Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Firstly, Bayern Munich, Robert Lewandowski.
Hmm.
It is impossible to drop him. He is his involvement in goals for Bayern Munich is like second to none. You cannot look
Right.
past Lewandowski. He will always score, always be on the clean, he always be on the score sheet. Um, Chelsea versus Malmo. As we mentioned, Lukaku didn't perform his best in the past 4-5 game weeks in the Premier League. He has been blanking. So I feel like if they do, if he does start and he gets minutes in this, it would be a great chance for him to get a goal to boost his morale, his confidence. So I would definitely look for him there. But I feel like guys like Ziyech, if they are fit and Miss Mount, who didn't start during the week over the weekend, they will get the go ahead to start this week.
Not to cut you though, do you think they will go with Lukaku in this one, or they might start Werner, seeing as Malmo might be,
Now, the thing is, they started Werner and Lukaku back to back in the Premier League, but and Lukaku came off before Werner, as what I looked at last game week. So I feel like they would give Lukaku a little more forward in this game in particular, just to see if he would catch himself. But Tuchel is a kind of funny guy because we saw
correct.
Sa, who we never seen before, playing the Prem, came and he starts over the weekend there, so we don't know what to expect. And well, they have the options to play either or, so I am banking that he does start, but I wouldn't have him just because I run poor on a form right now. But if he does score and he catches a little form, that's good for him. They can help in the Premier League as well. Um, Man United at Atlanta. This Man United team is leaking goals like crazy. I personally wouldn't go for any Man United assets right now. rest Ronaldo has scored. He has scored each Champions League game. This is his league. He loves Champions League.
Right.
But there's not a team to look for past either because they could score and they could poison you and they could defend out the game. So I feel like this will be a close game. We go like a 1-0, 2-1 if so much. So if you have Ronaldo, play him. If you don't want to make a transfer for one of the big boys that's going to score a lot like Lewandowski, uh, Haaland, Mbappe's, keep him and play him. He will score because they're playing home too, so maybe that's a big advantage for them. Yeah. And Juventus, I remember I said you had Chiesa. Chiesa's a great buy. I had Chiesa in the beginning.
Correct.
I sold, you know why I sold him? Because I did sell him because he had a injury icon next to his name. And he didn't feature the first game, but the second game, I sold him. And I regret that because he came and he scored. But
Yeah.
that have Chiesa, we're looking for a player to get from Juventus. Chiesa is definitely the guy. He is an attacking threat. And we know once Chiesa is in the 18-yard box, he will score. So, yeah.
All right. So that's our roundup there and our preview. So we covered 1, 2, and 3. So what we're going to do right now, I'm just going to pick my team in front of you guys right now, do a random do some random subs, fix the team up a little bit, get rid of some people that are pulling stones, as we like to say. So maybe Antonio can help me out. I'll listen to you, with a pinch of salt, of course. Maybe I can get rid of Poulsen. All right, let's see how much. Right, so I can get rid of Poulsen. I can probably get rid of maybe Wijnaldum. I'll keep Pedri. And I can probably get rid of Pepe and maybe Robertson might play. But Ramos has been sus, so maybe we get rid of Ramos probably.
Yeah, Ramos has suffered another injury in training again, so he is being pushed back from not starting. So definitely start Hakimi over him if they play in PSG.
Yeah. But I have Hakimi on my bench here. Yeah. So yeah.
You could probably bring in a cheap defensive asset, maybe a Dortmund defender or
the same Cristiano. Can bring in Cristiano.
Great shout.
Yeah.
Cristiano.
Well, let's do that quickly then. Let's do that.
You see, and he's up there already, 21 points.
Bam. The algorithm knows. 21 points from a team from Moldova, guys. I spoke about them. Right, midfield. So right, help me out, Antonio. There. So what you thinking? Now, Sane hasn't been bad. I have 16.3 left, 9 mil. Sane hasn't been bad at all.
Sane hasn't been bad. But you have a pretty strong midfield. And I would go for I might have probably dropped in. Oh, Nkunku has been on terrific form
for Leipzig.
And they are playing Dortmund next, I believe.
No, I explained Dortmund next.
Oh yeah, they're playing PSG.
Yeah, they're playing PSG.
But
PSG could get sting, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tricky fixture, but look out for Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, I'm watching him, man. That might be a good buy.
Really good. He has looked really good.
I have 9.1 left. Yeah, I could get a decent striker for that.
Yeah, you could get a decent.
I could get Haller.
Yeah, you could get Haller.
Team fixed with 0.4 in it. And I'm gonna leave it just like that. Team. Save. Confirm transfers. So what I will do now, let me just make sure I have the guys that I want on the field, obviously. All right. So Haller, Porto playing UV. Maybe I might want some more defenders on the field or more midfielders.
Yeah. Well, the first run of games you could probably play. If you have any Man City assets, Real Madrid assets, PSG, Liverpool, you can start those guys because they will be in the first game, Tuesday's game.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave my team like this.
You can start Hakimi.
And I'm gonna maybe Hakimi over Pepe, probably.
Yeah, Hakimi over Pepe.
Yeah. And I'll captain Benzema. I'll leave it like that.
Yeah.
Because Pepe has been in great. Benzema has been in great form so far for the Champions League. So I'm pretty satisfied with his team. So Benzema, Haller, Jude, Pedri, Chiesa, Traore from Sheriff, Pasalic from Atalanta, Robertson, Hakimi, Cristiano, and of course my goalkeeper from Sheriff as well. So I'm gonna stick with this team for now. Do you wanna show up your team really quickly? Show us who you've selected for the game week.
Wouldn't mind.
Sure.
So this is my team here at the moment.
Right. Okay, solid, solid.
All right, so I have Nkunku already.
Right.
Messia, Diaz, Pogba. Now I really wanted to get rid of Haller, and I wanted to get the man himself who wasn't breaking records. Where
The
is
man himself?
the man himself?
The main man.
Haaland.
The three. Mr. Three Balls.
Mr. Incredible. I don't know. That guy's appetite for goals is incredible. I really can't pass it right now.
Indeed.
Also, I wanted to get rid of Paul Pogba.
Correct. Right. I'm with you there. Sus these days.
Yeah, he really is.
What he needs to do is put his France jersey on under the Manu jersey, and he'll be.
I agree. I would love to bring in Mohamed Salah, but
yes, I was considering it as well too.
But my funds not reading Mohamed Salah.
Yes.
So my only other option. Okay, I could bring in Mohamed Salah. I could sell as P. How much money? I wouldn't have enough money. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so I will do the safe best bet thing. The next best thing is to probably bring in Jude Bellingham, because I have two. I'm watching and I have two Bayern Munich assets already. I don't want to risk bringing in three, and then one doesn't play and blank. So, although I could sell Hakimi, but Hakimi has been getting a lot of assists, so it's right now.
Yeah, that's an asset to sell right now.
Yeah, definitely can have the icing on the cake with this Champions League budget. Let's see what Liverpool can offer. Man, Curtis Jones, Milner.
Yeah, I'm so upset Curtis Jones injured. He was really doing well. He would have been a great asset to have right now.
Yeah, I mean, he might be able to play, but I don't think they would rush him.
No.
Yeah, and he can have Champions League football.
And especially they have Manu next. Me saving for Manu or post Manu next game. So, yeah,
you're right. So I'm going to make the obvious decision. I'm going to bring in a Man City asset.
All right, Grealish, Mahrez, you have some good options.
Yeah. Grealish, Mahrez. Now, Mahrez played over the weekend and the Grealish didn't feature, so I feel like I'll put my coins on.
You'll take the coins on Grealish.
I'll take the coins on Grealish. And I have one or no more free transfers. So that's a day for me. I don't think I want to rush into any rash decisions.
Yeah. No rash decisions.
So this is how my team looks. Right. I will be captaining. I will captain. Let me see first. The opponents win the same day as Real Madrid, so I'll have no choice but to captain Haaland. Because I believe Haaland has a lot with him here for this game. Will Chelsea be playing on this Tuesday? Will they? No. Okay. So guys, this is my team here. This is the team I'll be going with.
Solid. All right.
Lewandowski, Musiala, Brahim Diaz. This is not a very underrated guy, by the way. I picked
him
because, not to be biased or anything, but I loved him. This is Real Madrid. I didn't get game time, and I really like to see how he's playing in AC Milan right now.
He's been solid. That's what I said. Eventually, I'll bring in Leao. Like if AC make it past group stage and stuff, I may bring in Leao, or just before I will bring in Leao. So guys, there you have it. That's our Champions League show, our picks. We will from now on we'll be on top of it. every game week. Thank you for your patience, right? Just the EPL action has been crazy, right? Look out for the review show, sorry, of Game Week 8 coming up this week, of course. We have a lot to unfold in that episode, of course. Guys, we had 96 subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support. For those who have not subscribed yet, go subscribe. Just click. Easy to do. It's free. Thanks so much for the love and support so far, guys. We really, really, really appreciate it. Been doing so well so far. The channel has been growing well. And on Twitter as well, and Instagram. Thank you so much. All right, so Antonio and I, on behalf of Antonio and I, as usual, happy picking. And we'll see you all in the next one.